So Lynn, thank you so much for doing a Keep the Memories Alive video. So our first question today is, when did you first become a Lion?
1990.
All right, and why the Lions Club?
Well, I joined the Lions Club because I had a persistent neighbor that was a Lion, asked me 5 times, and this is why I always say you got to keep asking. 5 times he asked me, and I didn't have time. I was too busy. But I went to a meeting, and that first meeting I went to, I came home and told my wife, you know what? They're doing everything I believe in. I got to join the Lions.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's see, how many years is that then?
33 years.
33 years of service.
Yep.
That is awesome. So what was or is your occupation, trade, profession outside of Lions Club?
I was a grocery manager for Safeway 46 years.
Wow.
And I finally retired in 2017.
Congratulations on retirement.
I'm busier now than I was.
I have the same problem. So what significant memory are you willing to share with us today? Something, like a special fundraiser or project?
I think probably one of the specialist things I've done as a Lion is the opportunity I had when we had the fires here in Oregon, and being part of going up the McKenzie River and getting to know people up there, but taking supplies that the Lions Club provided in food, in utensils, in sleeping bags, in anything that they could use. I went up first time with 2 pickup loads to give to the first place. The second, and the first place was just setting up, and he says, we can't use this stuff. And I thought to myself, you can't use this stuff, and we have so many people that lost their home. Well, he says, well, I just can't use it. He said, go up to this next place about 1.5 miles up the road was a church. Well, at the church, they'd lost 7 of their parish had lost their homes.
Wow.
I asked the preacher, can you use this stuff? He says, no, we can't really use it. And it was good stuff, new stuff, clothing, you name it, we had it. And he says, we can't use it. And I said, and then I was really getting depressed. And I said, okay, there's one more place. And I went up to the Blue River School up higher. They took everything we had. But in the meantime, while I was there, I got a phone call from the first guy that I stopped at. And he said, could you stop back by here on your way back down the river? And I said, sure. Stopped by, and he said, I want to apologize. I should have never turned you down. We're just setting up. And he explained himself. And I said, well, just tell me what you could really use. He gave me several items. Next day they had that. My wife and I went back to the store, purchased everything they needed on that list, took it back up, and we were up there at least once to twice a week through the whole period of the fire.
Wow.
And what a memory we have of supporting something that we could support and put the Lions back in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And we became friends really fast.
Right.
And we got to know so many people. They had lost their community center up there. Mm-hmm. I went to the Eugene Downtown Club, who is close to it. And I said they could really use something for their community center. Eugene Downtown Club is sponsoring purchasing new tables and chairs for that new community center that will be opening up soon. And so, $3,500 worth of chairs and tables to put back in that community center, with one thing we wanted them to do, know that it was from the Lions and recognize the Lions helped do that. So there is a spot that we're even hoping to put a new club.
Wow.
Up in the Vita area up to McKenzie.
Well, and what a difference to provide just basics to some people who have just lost everything.
Everybody, we've always said that whatever we can do to help others in a time, as Melvin Jones said over 100 years ago, where there's a need, I want a Lion.
Right.
And the Lions of 36R stepped up. The Lions from all over the state of Oregon stepped up. We had Lions from California, Lions from Washington help put into a fund so that we could keep purchasing. Our district governor at the time was Linda Stant. And when Lion Linda put in for the grant right away, we got a $10,000 grant. That's how we were able to just keep purchasing stuff and take it up the river where we could.
Right.
We then, in another part of our district, we had the Gates fire. And we had the Silverton Lions and the Silverton Elks put a mobile kitchen together and set it up where they were feeding up to 500 people a day, 3 meals a day.
Wow, that's awesome.
And so it's Lions coming together with other organizations and doing what we can to help other people.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Absolutely. So, what offices have you held throughout your many years of service, or what awards have you achieved that you want to share about?
I've been very honored to be a club president. I've been on the board I was on the board for almost 30 years. And I was zone chairs. I was region chair. I became the second vice district governor, first vice district governor, and district governor of 21, 22, past district governor 22, 23, and I'm going to be the district governor again this next year. I've been honored by my club. I've been honored to have 2 presidential certificates of appreciation. I last year received a medal from International President Doug Alexander. Just numerous. I'm a Helen Keller Award winner, Melvin Jones Progressive winner. But it's not the awards, it's the people and the friends that we've made over the years of being a Lion, because I feel that when you surround yourself with good people, it makes you a better person. And that's what I've gotten out of Lions.
That's awesome.
And the awards are nice, but it's not the awards that make us.
It's the friendships.
It's the friendships that we've made over the years, and we've made many.
Yeah, it makes it special, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So a lot of new younger Lion members are coming in periodically. And what words of wisdom would you want to share with our younger Lions members?
Well, if I was to share anything of my experience, that when you do service from the heart, I believe Lions change lives today and forever, because there will ever be embedded in their mind what the Lions did for us.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. Very true. And last question, how would you like to be remembered?
For the service from my heart.
Well, thank you so much for sharing today. Thank you so much for your many years of service and your many years in the future to do more service, because I'm sure you're going to do it.
Well, it's my honor to be a Lion, and it's very much an honor to serve the district and the multiple district in any position that I hold.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.